Welcome back to the old world of Oz and also the old world fanatics, where this is the competitive place to quench your competitive thirst, to discuss all things the Masters. How did I do, Gomo?
Oh, pretty good, ASP. Yes, we are dual. I don't know if it's working. Hopefully it is. I think we're dual streaming. First time I've ever done it. So yeah, dual pistols, additional hand weapons.
Where's the
first? Yeah. It's only plus 1 point, so it's all good.
Starkey, what are we here to talk about, mate?
Masters, mate, and who has made Masters and how they got here, what tournaments they qualified with, stuff like that. Yeah, bit of their past, where they're from. Yeah.
Yep. If they've ever caught a pigeon during a live game while also happening to play Empire, that's a fun fact about one of our players that we will.
Wow. Well, okay.
Reveal and discuss this evening. But yes, we are here to talk about the Masters. This is our second sort of Masters lead up. We did a very, 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 very short live stream last week where we, or the week before, where we released the mission pack and what missions we're going to be doing. So yeah, that's basically. Tonight's going to be a bit more in depth. We're going to start off with a little bit of a view of the players pack and the format that's been selected. Then we're going to get into going through. We're going to start from the last two, so the 20th qualifier all the way down to the first place qualifier, and what each player, where they're from, what state they're representing. This isn't just about them. This is also about their home state. It's kind of state of origin in a way as well. So, yeah.
Just if people are tuning in from around the world, obviously this is the Warhammer, the old world Aussie Masters for Australia, and it's hosted, you'll see it in the players back, next weekend, basically. So it's what, 10 days away or something, if that.
Yep. List submission is Saturday. I think this is, it's very poetic that the three of us are here because, it was Starkey that sent me a really terribly put together spreadsheet saying,
go easy.
we need to start Masters. I've already, and I was like, right, okay. Let's do it. And of course,
I just like stats. And Gomo's done a great job of giving us old world stats.
Thank you. Awesome. Thanks for the opportunity. It was good. I needed a project to. I was pretty lazy last year. I'm busy now, but last year not doing a lot. So.
Yeah. Do you have the players pack handy, mate? Do you want to bring that up?
I do, right here. Yeah. I might zoom in, and I'll zoom it in a bit as well, just for people watching.
Obviously,
do you want to just? Well, you tell me where to go. You can. And
I was going to say, if anyone wants to, send $45 to that PayPal address, as donations for the cause, please be my guest. Please don't scam me if you're some kind of cyber hacker as well, but also. Cool. So, the Masters, the first Australian Masters this year is going to be held in Queensland. Next year, Queensland will not be eligible, and we're going to actually be putting out an application shortly for next year's host. Every state and territory, even the Northern Territory and even New Tasmania, will be allowed to put up and look to host it. And so basically, anyone can do it. You can have multiple host applications. So it could be, you might be a gaming club, you could be, the local group that organizes events. Maybe you're a group of TOs in that state or city or wherever it is, and you can apply basically to host the next Masters. And so that then basically I will then. Myself, Gomo, and Starkey's helped a bit as well, and then also thank you to everyone in the national committee that has also helped. But we'll basically pass the baton on to that group, and then we're also going to be looking to establish we've had a committee for the last sort of 9 months or so. We're going to start actually putting roles. One thing I can say is it's been challenging trying to pull lots of stuff together. With everything, not just with obviously the Masters, but others as well. So yeah, basically that's kind of where we're at. So it's going to be the last weekend of July. We did a vote or a survey that was done on the 1st of June. and it was actually quite close in the end between it being 6 games and 5 games. I think it was like out of the 30, so the top 30 was where the votes were done. I think it was something like 13 voted for 6 games and 17 for 5. To be honest, I voted for 5 games, but only because I was like, I was trying to do it for the interstate guys, to be honest.
Yeah,
like,
that's the issue, isn't it? Yeah.
So we also had a last minute change of venue because unfortunately Irresistible Force, although they're they do great things for the community and the hobby, their landlord has screwed them a little bit and just forced them to downsize their space, and so we moved to our local gaming club here on the north side of Brisbane. So if anyone is Queensland based and you want to come and check out the Masters on the 26th and 27th, it's in Warner at Pendicup Community Centre. Reach out to me or any of the guys on on Facebook that are affiliated. We'll be able to get you. There you go. There's the address. So yeah, come and check it out. But yeah, so we also were able to keep the price at a pretty good point. I think $45 for a 2-day tournament when you've got lunch included both days. So it's Subway platters one day and Domino's pizzas the other, plus prizes. I thought it was pretty good, to be honest. Like it's almost going back to the sort of the 2000 to 2010 period of the tournaments. So yeah, we're running it through recruit. And other than that, guys, do we want to get into the meat and potatoes? All right.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
The players.
Who's up number? So there's 20 people. Obviously, not the top 20 didn't all accept. Hey, I know. I got a pleb invite and I couldn't make it up there. I thought I was going to, but
you got a pity vote.
Yeah, pity vote. That's it. Pity vote. So hopefully next year I'll do it on merit, but doubt it. But we'll see.
Do we want to just go through the I guess composition or lack thereof? Where was that? It's up. Up. Up.
Is it just that bit or further? This bit. Sorry. There we go.
So, list of 2,000 points. You must have your army from. It can be basically any of the 9. I'm going to say 9 arcane journals. Cathay were not permitted to be used because it was too close, and we just thought it would make it too hard for everyone to get their head around, particularly with effectively a new edition, because 1.5 will be used. So you can basically any of the square base renegade factions are not permitted, nor any other homebrew. And you can use any of the legacy factions as per the GW official current ones. You can bring allies, you can bring special characters. The Green Knight will give away half points if he the first time he dies.
Allies mercenaries. Yeah. Sorry, yeah. That's what for a second my ears crept up and this will be interesting.
I got that wrong. Mercenaries are permitted, allies are not. Those votes were done by the National Committee. And there will also be 2 rules. It's interesting actually because Dead or Fled got included in the FAQ actually, so that's actually redundant. But but we are also including the first turn change from the
choose rather than have to do it.
Yep. So you can basically pick. We're also working on an FAQ, and that's currently it'll be released as soon as the players say they're done with their questions.
So is that based off the Western Sydney Wargammer one, or is it just you brought it up? Okay.
Yeah. So thanks to the Western Sydney Wargamers guys for putting up their hands. A couple of them are part of the National Committee, so thank you to those guys for putting up their hands and volunteering to do the FAQ. That's nearly completed without too much controversy. There's been as you'd expect, there's always a bit of
especially after number 8, the facts got released. I think there's a few ways to read a few things that they usually you'd think an FAQ would answer, but it actually makes more of a
they always create the bigger that's effectively. So it's to summarize that, it's no comp. That was what was voted again in the format. We offered basically there were 6 different combinations. So we offered missions from the rulebook with Aussie composition. We offered missions from the rulebook without comp. We offered then win-loss draw with missions from the rulebook with Aussie comp, win-loss draw without comp, 5 missions from the rulebook, or we offered the Castle Assault 2024. So it's 15 points and then 5 for some objectives.
Secondaries.
Secondaries. We which, to be honest, is actually I really like that last year's Castle Assault pack personally. I thought that's I really like that, and we offered it with Aussie.
I like this one too. I think it's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, it's similar. It's very similar. Kendall's this one is very similar. I think it's only 1 mission's different, but yeah. So that's what we've selected. It was it's basically it's 5 straight raw from the rulebook, which is going to be spicy. I think. This is. I think one thing for everyone that is either watching this or this is a proper competitive event. It is almost in a way the Champions League. Like I think there's something, a stat like every single player that is playing has got at least 1 podium. And I think over half have got at least 1 first, if not maybe even multiple firsts. So, to qualify. So yeah, it is kind of a, it's a bit of a paradox when you've got someone that is, someone's going to have to come last. Like someone has to come. You think about the sort of caliber of players is
Well, what they say, second place is first loser. So there you go.
If you ain't first, you're last.
So anyway, okay. Well, who came in number 20 then? That is actually going, I guess.
Do we want to quickly just wrap through the rest of the scoring real quick and all that?
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yep. I didn't know. Yep. All good, man. Yep. As in this bit?
Yeah, we'll just do that. So just go up one little bit. Cool. So the awards that we have.
Sorry, this bit.
Yeah, cool. And we've got trophies that are being made for these by one member of this podcast. Thank you, Starkey.
I'll give it a crack. I'll do that for you.
I hope they're done.
Yeah, they're basically done. I'm going to finish them off this weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, nice one, mate. So yeah, this is effectively the national title. So the first place will receive the Old World Master 24-25 season, but also they will receive automatic entry to Masters next year. They will receive an automatic invitation, which means they don't actually have to play next year if they don't want to. So, for all you dads out there, if you're wanting to play Masters next year, and or just when I say out there, if you're in this event,
yeah. Well, they can win it next year, and then it counts the year after, I guess.
Yeah. So one person will be going to Masters next year, guaranteed. Then you've got the runner-up, you've got third place, and you've also got best painted because there is a best painted award for Masters as voted. So that's our awards. That's what's on offer.
Yeah, I love it. And I love that that painting's enforced. I really like that in the pack.
Yeah, so we'll quickly go through that. Up or down?
I can't remember. Oh, here it is, down. Yep.
Yeah. So rather than putting painting points, because this is effectively about gameplay. Again, it is a competitive event. But rather than putting any painting points, effectively you must have 3 colors, not including that doesn't include your basing. So it's 3 colors plus your basing. We want to encourage fully painted armies. And then effectively, if you do not meet that requirement, any models that don't meet it will be removed by our referee that we've engaged. We have an independent referee for this event rather than a TO. So think of myself as the event organizer, and then we've got a referee. And so no penalty will be like you won't get any penalty, but you will not be allowed to use those models for the rest of the event. So our referee will go around and check. I haven't had anyone reach out to me. I'm hoping everyone's actually read the pack. I've said it a few times, but and no one's reached out to you either, mate.
No.
Excellent. So hopefully there's no models that get removed. Cool. let's keep cracking on. Do you want to? I'll just go through the card system. So just stop at the referees. So
Okay, so note that bit.
Cool. So interestingly, this also came out. Jaden actually ended up qualifying. We'll go through that in a moment. So we were meant to have 2 referees, 1 on each day. Jaren's actually refereeing both days now. Now they've been instructed, and this is, I think important to basically be the least advantageous on 50-50 calls. So, i.e., if there's an edge case and you're trying to do something super gamey and broken, they're going to rule against it effectively. Well, Jaren is. That's what he's been asked to do. And anything that is sort of edge casey, expect it to be ruled in the least advantageous manner rather than the most advantageous manner. We want to make it very clear that it's their ruling is final. Jaren, I keep forgetting there's not 2 of them doing it. Jaren's ruling is final, and both players have to actually accept that and move on. In addition, that there is, people get heated. I mean, I myself get pretty passionate, but at the end of the day, it's toy soldiers. So no aggressive behaviour, raised voices, shouting, swearing towards either the referee or any other players is going to be tolerated. And it's 0 tolerance. So Jaren actually has the authority to give a red card to a player who acts in a manner like that. The red card will basically mean immediate forfeit from the event. You'll be asked to leave the premises, and in the unfortunate, hopefully unlikely event of a red card, there will be a bye for the last ranked player where 50 points will be awarded to their score. Hopefully we do not have a situation like that, but we have put that in place to protect our referee and also to protect all 20 players as well from each other. In answer to Angel is Dark's question, that was my idea. So that we could have the traditional Masters dinner at a reasonable hour, because that is at 7 o'clock at the local Warner Tavern.
I don't know. Yeah. Are they talking about the Masters? They're talking about our stream going live. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know. Usually it's 9 a lot of the time. I don't know. That's how I read it, but you might be right. Who knows?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he was talking. I thought 8:30 was a reasonable start for a tournament, but yeah.
It's pretty good, actually. Yeah, dinner
we want to just quickly go through the commandments.
We did that last week, but yeah.
Did we go through them last week, did we?
Yeah, yep.
Oh, we did. Cool. We don't need to worry about that then. But have a read of the commandments.
Yeah. And then the games we talked about obviously last week too.
Yep. So we'll just quickly cover it again, just so in case anyone wasn't there. The games, that is.
Sorry, I'm also de-spruing bestigors as we talk. That's all. So
I'm meant to be a steam tank engineer. I can't paint and stream at the same time because a hobby room backs onto my. It shares a wall with my toddler's wall, and I do not want to wake her up.
Yep.
Basically, we did these randomly on a very short stream last week. Open battle was the first one, which was I made that number 1, and that the 1 always comes up first, right? Number 2, game 2 was Mountain Pass. Game 3 is meeting engagement. We have altered this so that there will be no rolling for your army. You get to deploy your army, basically. There's no rolling, because it really can skew a game to make it almost impossible to win. We've opted to modify that. Breakthrough or breakpoint is also been modified. The idea of this is it's a 6-turn game. You use victory points, but in addition, if you reduce your opponent below 25% of their total unit strength from the beginning, rounding up even numbers, you'll be awarded a bonus 250 victory points. That could be the difference between a 10-10 becoming an 11-9 as an example, or even a 12-8. I think you can. You might even get a 10-10 into a 12-8 depending on the points. Or if I just got my maths wrong completely there. And then finally, game 5 will be command and control. We've subbed out the terrain for a 20 mil. So instead of a special feature, it's a special 20 mil base. It doesn't block line of sight or anything. So it's basically just a token in the middle of the board. So that's our 5 games.
Middle of the board scrap, basically.
Yeah, and it's worth 200 points. You can.
Cool.
I actually
Awesome.
really like the fact that they're the last two, because you're looking at the sort of, that's when everything starts forming and you've got players, that sort of top those top two.
Well, that's why when we rolled that, I was like, before we rolled it, I said that'd be awesome to be last, because you basically have to get in, and you can't just go, I'm up, I'm just going to stay away. It's like you sort of have to get in there a bit.
Yeah.
So, hopefully,
the top two tables will that will, I think, if it's close, you could even have top three tables where it gets very, very tight. And those last two, I think, are going to make that really, really interesting. So I'm quite glad that they became the last two as well. Yeah.
Yeah,
cool.
both on the last day. Yeah, we could.
Also, the most stinky games too, I reckon. So you guys are going to be exhausted.
Yeah.
Mm.
We might get into our players. So
Yeah.
qualifying in now to be up front. Oh, sorry, we have a reserve player as well, guys. We have got a reserve player. We selected the next highest ranked local that happened. He was happy to be available. I've also offered up my spare room because I know him pretty well. He stayed with me a couple of times for events. So that's Ryan Kerr. So Ryan Kerr is our reserve player in case we had, in the unfortunate event we have someone pull out the last minute. So we do have Ryan Kerr. He's going to be submitting a list as well, just in case. I need to tell him that list submissions changed slightly. So he is 21st because he was ranked. I think he finished 55th from memory.
55th.
He ended up all the way down at 52 was the final player to accept their invitation. Just a few little
51,
stats.
Jay.
Oh, was it 51? Okay, there you go. So some interesting stats. Out of the 20 players, we have one from South Australia, we have one from the ACT, we have 3 from Victoria, 5 from New South Wales, and 10 from Queensland. So 50% of the Masters field is from interstate, which I actually think is a reasonable result with a tight turnaround and the economy the way it is. And a couple of big events coming up in those. You've got Castle Salt, you've got Moab, etc., that are coming up. So I think that's actually a reasonable result. And then obviously 10 Queenslanders. So
cool.
Nice.
Okay. No. Player 20 then.
All right.
From the ACT.
Oh, no, so it's Jay Bredhauer.
Queensland.
Oh, okay. Oh.
20th player is Jay.
Yeah, so I thought you would. Hang on. Let me just.
Do you want to bring up the rankings?
Sorry, I had the other. So it's Jay, is it?
Yep.
Cool.
Oh, that's season 1. That's season 2. Sorry, that's current.
Well, that's going to do that anyway. But this is his win rate, and this is all valid.
Oh, so it doesn't. If you go to if you go to season 1, wouldn't?
Yes, if you want.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Is that better?
Yeah, still like that. Yeah, easy. So that's Jay. Jay is a faction specialist with Wood Elves. He does have a Beastman army, but he is he's basically run Wood Elves. And
3 best painted.
I was
his army.
I'm sure there was a couple of people that probably were just like, okay, well that makes voting easy because he is exceptional. I would actually put him and Danny Paints and Dan Wallace from South Australia on the same. They're all on a similar footing. They're all of them just do. I think what separates a great painter from a decent painter to me is freehand. That next step, and those 3 guys all have. We've all obviously seen Danny Paints. His Danny Plays, as he goes by now, aka Danny Carroll. But we've seen his. Some people from back in 7th edition might know Dan Wallace, but he's won 3 Golden Demons, 2 Emperor's Chosen, which is the Games Workshop staff painting. And then Jay is in a similar realm of his Wood Elves are insane. Some of the banners and stuff are just off the charts. So he's your best painted.
Yeah, I'm always drooling over something on his table. Yeah.
What's his
distraction? See,
What's his
He's
score?
been using war dancers lately. He's been using war dancers. I just love the models that he has for those. Yeah.
Sorry, ASB, what'd you say? What's his?
Yeah, do we want to go and have a look at his win rates and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
53.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Yeah, over
it's
50.
It's just over 50, so he wins half his games. What's his best result? Fourth
at Old Force Hammer.
Yeah, it's funny. He and I played in the last round of that one. Yeah, it was pretty tight. I was quite fortuitous to get Wood Elves on Mountain Pass because they can't spread.
It's okay. They can't run around.
Yeah.
So yeah, I ended up going up on that one. But yeah, he came fourth.
Does he tend to play similar sort of lists, or I mean, like, is there anything?
No, he changes it all the time.
Yeah. He tried a variant of the first time I played him this season. I've played him twice this season. He ran the sister spam, not a full sister spam, but he did have some sister spam to it. That was the very first. What was it? Return of the King, which I can't actually see there.
Maybe we didn't have it there at the time, or maybe his list isn't attributed to it. Like that.
But yeah, he was.
So he definitely was there at Return of the King, was he?
Yeah, because I played him.
I'm not sure what's happened there. Then
funny to changed his ranking.
Well, I always figure, these people have to check their own if it's not right. If they got two profiles or something.
Yeah, I think he came somewhere around the middle anyway. But yeah, so that's Jay. He's played. Got to a fair few events. Sorry for the stutter there. That is Jay. Next up, all right, we've got Ed MC from the 8. Yeah. So.
Just above ACT with a win. Vamps? No, that's not.
What's his win percentage?
There we go with Vampire.
53.
Renegade. Sorry, I'll get to that. Sorry. 53.3, so very close. Yeah.
53, so over half his games. He played in the 4 events. Looks like Vampire counts. I guess 50-50 Wood Elves and Vampire counts. He won Old World Grudges 2 back in May. Old Grudges 2, was it? Yep. So yeah, looks like he's got, and that's a recent-ish sort of.
Old Grudges 11.
Oh right.
Sorry.
Yeah. I was wondering why 12 was in June and 2 was in May. Yeah. So so Old Grudges 11 he won with Vampire counts by the looks. So using the Renegade pack. So that is Ed.
Cool.
It looks like he was a latecomer. He started in December or whatever.
At least in terms of events. Yeah. Who was the next?
Mark Long. How long he is coming, cool.
Man.
So Mark's my club's been pretty well represented for Masters. So Mark is from my local club. We're obviously the hosts. We've got 4 players actually who have qualified, which is pretty cool. And he's
another Empire player. Look at that, all Empire.
Yes, full Empire.
He's my understudy. He's got he and I play very not very different, but somewhat different styles of Empire. But when in the early days he was playing, to be honest, the list he was playing in the early days works better now, I think, because he was blocker halberds and all that jazz.
Yeah.
But so my last game versus Longy, I think my Carnosaur killed like 1,600 points of his army.
I thought about that.
That's better.
He got a podium at Brutal Deluxe. I think he got 3rd place.
Yeah, his first event. Yeah.
Yep. he got a third place his first event using Empire. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, especially back then too. Oh, I don't know if he's listed for that, but yeah.
Yep. So yeah, he's got a couple of, he's done all right in the last couple. They're like Battle of the North and Drunk Hammer. He's got sixth in those two. So yeah, he's quite a what's the word? Sorry, he's quite a I guess tactical player. You have to be with Empire, right? So yeah.
It's funny looking at some of these. It'll be interesting to see what lists people take, or what factions people take, if they're the people who've taken a few. Whereas someone like, I guess, Mark, he's probably just he's probably gonna take Empire. But yeah, it'd be interesting some of the other guys, because I know some of the ones near the top, a few of them have like used a few different factions to get there. So.
Yeah. I may or may not have written out a matrix of every single player and what factions they use.
Mark's also a lovely painter too. He does a great job with his army as well.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best painted as well, isn't he?
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will eventually get some pictures of people's armies up on this site. Sorry, that's.
And so Mark qualified. I think was he 48th?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
All right. Next up on the list, we have Wayne Russell from Queensland as well.
Up in 20 something.
Actually, sorry, no, sorry, that's wrong. Because it's went by when they accepted. Sorry, it's I think Liam Spires. Next. Yeah.
South Australia. Yep.
34th.
So Liam is actually originally a Queenslander, but he and I kind of swapped. He moved down there, I moved up here. But he actually used to work at Irresistible Force, funnily enough. When I was running events there, he was the guy that organised it all for me for 6th edition a couple of years ago. So yeah, I bumped into him when I was down in Adelaide for Uprising. What's his? I think his win. Yeah, 94.1%.
This is the problem. There's a few like this with South Australia. Hey, like
he's not losing
that. Small events, except while Uprising was there. But I mean that's good. This is do you put people like this as a bit of a dark horse? You know what I mean?
He's pretty
Britannia a bit. It's
Warriors of Britannia.
And played well with it. So yeah, these are the people that you sort of go, oh, hang on, yeah.
Has he only lost one game?
Yeah, at least on the one.
At the 1-5 game tournament that he went to.
Of course, Britannia seemed to be one of those armies that just continually seem to miss any of the shots that Games Workshop FAQs and nerfs seem to throw at people. It's just anything they go.
I think from what I understand, I haven't played him, but I think he is quite a handy player. So yeah, he's got how many? What's his podiums there?
4 R5. Is it 1, 2, 3, 5?
Yeah,
5 out of 6 events though. But they're all 5. That's 5 out of 5. Yeah. Sorry, I thought there was one more under, but no. Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see.
And also currently first place in Australia with Britannian Exiles.
There you go.
So, unless that's coming up wrong and that's season 2. Let me just check that. Because
season 2.
I'm still planning. I'm still working through the changes to run multiple ones. So Travis Cram is back on season 1. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry. Yeah. Makes more sense. Yeah. He's only got one game there. I was like, hang on. Yeah. Cool.
Alrighty. So next up would I think then be Wayne Russell, I believe, is the next player.
30th, yeah.
Cool. Ranked 30th, just straight up, 206 points from Queensland, 2 silvers on Ogre Kingdoms and Vamps.
He's also played Beastman.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, that doesn't. Now, what was? Look at this. Oh, did he drop out a bit?
Cancelled.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
As long as that's not wrong. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
That tournament was cancelled.
who's the oldest boy in the crowd? Is it Wayne or Actor?
Probably Actor, I'd say.
I don't know who the old. It might be Actor. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll be Act. So yeah, Wayne, he's a decent player. He's used Vamps, Ogres, and Beastmen. Couple of second place. He actually beat me in the last tournament of the last tournament of the year. In round one, he got a 12-8 or 11-9 against me.
What was he running in that? Sort of not
Beastman.
directly, but like what type of
Beastman.
Beastman? Yeah, but what type was it?
Or the typical piggies, chariots, dragon ogres,
Voltide in Game State,
Voltide chariot guy, yeah. I made a big mistake in that game. I could have used a power scroll to fly my halberds into the middle of the board. And it was funny too. It was using one of the castle assault like deployments, and I could have just literally avoided him the entire game and taken a 13-7 win. But I was like, nah, like I'll play into him and try and get a bigger score. And I flew the first turn, used one power scroll. I had 2 power scrolls. So I didn't have the Griffin for this, and it made me very tentative because this was using a different comp where you could only have one character north of 75 points. And so I flew into the back corner, and then he turned a chariot around, and I forgot that he did that. And I didn't ask him.
I remember talking about this. Yeah, that's right.
I was running on a 4-hour sleep because my daughter decided to scream about 10:30 at night.
But didn't you have to move the chariot or something because the way it was, but you knew which way it was pointing, but then you forgot which way it was pointing? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, he moved the chariot. He turned it around.
Yeah.
But I just forgot that he turned it around.
Yeah.
So when I was making my decision as to whether to use the power scroll or not, the second power scroll, I was like, look, worst case scenario, I fail to cast it, or he just spells it, and all I'm going to get charged is I'm just going to get my halberd block's going to get charged by a piggy. No, my halberd got charged in the flank by a chariot, and then a piggy in the front. And that basically meant that over a couple of turns he was able to get them. I also would have been within dispel range to stop him vile-tiding my outriders. So yeah, that was a bit of a mistake. And to his credit, he capitalized. Good players. That's what they do. And he managed to get. It was either an 11-9 or a 12-8 win. That. So yeah,
but 66 getting into these higher win rates, 66.7.
Angus has probably already told the story to everyone, but now the whole world's heard it too.
Okay. Cool. Next up is
always use your power scroll. Is the
that's it.
Always use your power scroll.
I would have to take my
not always be
power
charging,
scroll
always be power scrolling. Who's next?
Next up, we have
Goody.
Okay. Now, this is where people started accepting. I think it's Richard Hill. It's either Richard Hill or Anthony Solari.
Yeah, they're all around. Yeah. So we're actually into almost in that top 30 technically. Yeah, which is good. Cool. Yeah. New South Wales.
You could probably even bring up the top 30 at this point. And
that's a good point. Yep.
Yeah.
Move it up.
So
that way, because Danny was there.
Yeah, so it's
Richard Hill. He didn't accept it.
Yeah, Danny couldn't make it.
Yeah, Richard Hill. Yep. So it is Richard Hill. Yep. Cool.
Richard's been busy.
Return in Exiles, High Elf Realms, and Expeditionary Force. All the good boys.
So
just played a lot of games, so it doesn't have the highest win rate, but has scored a couple of big games there to get up there, which is good.
Yeah, Castle.
Castle and Moab. So some of the bigger games, bigger tournaments,
bigger events,
which is this is what I like about some of this scoring. It doesn't, you don't hurt yourself if you play around with different lists and different events. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's coming up. He's representing New South Wales. I mean, win rate's not amazing, but I mean, he's still made it, right? So
yep. That's good.
Yeah, credit to him.
Yeah.
It looks like maybe he's a big game player. When it's maybe the smaller ones he doesn't care that much, and then he saves it for the big ones where he takes the stronger list and he really.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. That's what I feel like. It's a bit of playing around with different lists in those little one dayers, especially like the old hammers and stuff, and then the bigger ones.
Yeah, and the bigger ones is in the top quarter or whatever. So
yeah. Well,
top
7th at
20%.
16th at CanCon, 7th at Moab's not too bad. Yeah, so
Yeah.
good.
All right.
Awesome. Back to this, and then did Goody accept?
Nathan Goodchild next.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah.
See, this is what I want to know. What's he taking? Because he takes heaps of Barbies too, does he?
I don't know. I haven't heard what he's taken.
Beast of Brayhouse, Elizabeth.
Could be anything.
Yeah.
Could be anything.
Yeah, it could be anything. Yeah, so
I've known Goody for ages. He used to live out in Kingaroy with me for a good decade. So yeah, got to know Goody out here.
Well, and ASB, no, I can't grudge you on Castle because I originally. So Ethan Halliday from Newcastle wants to grudge me, and I said yes to him, and then the day after, Goody said he wants to grudge me, and I went, I've already accepted. But I did send a message to Ethan to say, but I haven't got back to. He hasn't got back to me, and then maybe I'm thinking, did I actually send it? But I want to say to Ethan, I'd love to, but like we live in the same town, so maybe we can just get a game. So maybe I should grudge Goody. Yeah, because I don't get to play him much. It was like probably 4 years ago. Well, it's probably up in 8th, but I played him last. So yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
You don't want to continue our yearly tradition. That's all good.
Yeah. If it all falls through, yes.
Maybe I should grudge Josh because then I could be like Thanos and I would have collected all of the old
all the heads.
Yeah.
So good child, 42.9% win rate. Best general, runner-up, tournament winner. Yeah, seems to always do pretty well. I mean, you guys obviously know him a lot. He
actually has a better win rate than that, but the Anarchy Annalead didn't record whether you win. Just record everything as draws.
Yeah, that's right. Gotcha. Probably go back and fix.
I don't know what happened there.
Yeah. I was surprised his win rate was 42.9. He's a good player.
It's well, he podiumed, so it should be a lot higher than that. I might try to fix that one. That was an obvious one. Yeah. Or if we can find out. Yeah. Is that a new recruit one?
Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes they just do.
Travis ran that one. Don't know what happened there.
We can adjust it manually. It won't change the rankings. So maybe I'll try and sort that for people's win rates for their vanity. That's okay.
Yeah, so he's representing Queensland. And yeah, where did he end up finishing? 27th. Yeah. Next up is James Chadwick, aka the Chad.
Cool. Awesome. Policeman player. I like it.
Yep. And he is known as the player who caught a live pigeon while playing while playing Empire. No pigeon bombs.
Caught a live
no pigeon bombs. He was going to make a pigeon bomb over it. Is that what he was doing? It's crazy.
Yeah, caught a live pigeon. Impressive. Man of many talents. He is actually a vet. He too, like Josh, would be able to tell us the anatomy of a Spanish
how to neuter a gore.
Yeah. I wonder if he's also very good at making those
monoliths. Who knows? I think there's something to those people. Closet peeps, Lanesh.
Josh is just good at making anything good that he can do a dance around and summon things. That sort of stuff.
60.9 win rate.
60.9.
That's very good.
Mainly beastmen, a couple of wood elves. He won Uprising in South Australia. I believe he beat Liam. I think might be the only player that beat Liam Spires for the season. So I think he did. So there you go.
Nice.
Yeah, I think he's a pretty good player. I've never played him, but so that is.
Maybe I'll send James, if you're listening, I'll send you my potential castles list and you can let me know how it looks. if I'm taking Beastman. Like, there's a lot to paint if I am, and I've got like, what is it, 4 weeks away?
Yeah, I'm sitting here going like, I don't know what to do about Castle Salt, to be honest.
It's the only way I get an army done though is actually put it into a tournament and go, okay, now it has to get done.
Yeah, I'm thinking about just submitting. Nah, see, I'm too much of like a. I don't want to mess it up. That I would cop not having it painted and not rush it personally.
Oh yeah, well that's true too. Some armies like that, but my Beastman army is an airbrush oil army. Like I'm actually trying to make myself not put a lot of effort in.
I'm trying to do the same thing with Tomb.
Yeah. I'm a bit disappointed. So just to go sidetracked, I'm a bit disappointed that you're selling some of those war wagons there, ASB. I thought we were going to see
I didn't sell the
war wagons. Oh, I thought you were.
I sold 2 engineers.
Oh, okay. I didn't read it right. Okay, you just the fine cast engineers. Ah, okay. Right.
No, not fine cast. They're resin.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, resin. Yeah. The new ones. Yeah.
Hey.
Okay, that makes me feel better because I thought, oh fuck, I want to see this list.
No. I've got 3 war wagons.
Yeah, cool. Okay. I was going to ask you about that when I saw the Facebook post. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked here. Keep going.
You could use your buff wagons for your Empire as your objective wagon. Now you can't use it. You're always complaining you can't use your buff wagon.
So that's one of the best things I've painted is that hurricane. Yeah, very true. Got to actually use my Empire army for that, don't I?
Yeah.
Do you know, it's funny. I've barely even looked at the match play guide because Masters isn't using it and Castle Assault isn't either.
I know, yeah.
I have no idea.
I think it's going to be pretty good once we settle into it. I don't mind. Anyway, it's a whole different topic, but yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Maddie's asking, does Castle Assault has tits on toast this year? I'm not sure, and I can't even be guaranteed if that place is even open anymore, but maybe it is. Given that...
I thought that was a reference to Josh's monoliths.
No, Tits and Toast is a place over. It's not Mayfield. What's it called? Anyway, near Mayfield. And yeah, it's just basically breakfast served by ladies. But they usually make a trek over there. But I'm not sure if it was on last year. Then yes, it probably is still open. But for some reason, I thought that hotel shut down. But might be wrong.
There was a hotel
a long time.
Nitty and a titty.
No, it's not Maitland. No, it's next. Isn't it next to bloody? Anyway, I'm sidetracking it here. I'm thinking of.
Shall we carry on?
Yeah, carry on.
Yeah,
right next to Mayfield. It'll come up. Anyway, who's next?
All right, let's have a look there.
Anthony
Solari.
Yep, cool, awesome.
I'm just going to quickly run to the toilet, guys. Give me 2 seconds.
All right.
Well, now I will try to remember them.
So he's just 2 things. Oh.
Yeah, and not only that, a lot of near car and rural hosts too. I like that.
Yeah, he's been to all the big events, so ShyCon, Castle Assault.
I mean, I haven't got to really writing a lot of Tomb King lists under 1.5. I feel like, I mean, they've lost the big poison stuff, but I don't know, new car and royal hosts might be okay still. Given the magic
I feel like
drop down, you know, throw Cetri in.
Yeah.
I don't know, go cruising around. I don't know.
Well, they look very different. I don't know. I'm having trouble trying to pick. Like, it's hard to take the new 1.5 flavor of infantry to this Masters because they're not using the same objectives and stuff. So I'm like,
yeah, but you've still. This is what I mean. I was saying this to ASB before we kicked off. It's like it's or maybe you were on the. Oh, you would have been on the call because you beat him to it. Yeah, like how different the Masters, how much of a shock it will be to the players that you've qualified, but now you're playing a different game.
Yeah. I think we're all just going to be.
And I know a lot of you guys would have played games anyway. It's not like you're rocking up and haven't played a game. But it is different and it feels different. And yeah, infantry blocks, even if they're not there to take an objective, they can definitely hold their own for a few times. Now. So undead specifically. So I don't know.
But
I was just saying, ASB, you just don't know how. Like the Royal Host might be still quite competitive in this 1.5 era because of the whole magic. Even though they lost the poison blocks, but I think poison's actually still very viable on combat infantry. Oh yeah, so do I. Because then you can get killing blows, you can get bloody. Well, you can get APs, you can get all this sort of stuff as well.
You get to roll for kill and for armor bane, but you also get to you wound stuff. So you're going to wound anything that is that's toughness 5 on 4s, and anything that's toughness 3 or wound on 2s.
Yeah.
Like I actually think combat infantry, particularly like stuff like Tomb Guard. One thing that I can tell you from the FAQ, the Masters FAQ, is that it has been ruled that you don't get regen on crumble.
Okay, right. I wasn't sure how you guys. Yeah. Yep.
How
are you doing it with the poison thing in terms of if I roll?
You roll separate dice.
Yeah, so if I roll 2 6s, do I have to use those dice to get the thing, or can I just choose 2 of any of the rolls that I do to wound to up them up by 2?
No, you got to roll the dice that you like.
Because you know how it says any dice, like it's
it's
a bit weird how they worded it. Anyway, that's what I'm here.
Again, that's an edge case where like people are just trying to exploit wording. Like you go, okay, separate your 6s out, and you go. I mean, you don't have to use those specific dice. You could replace those. Like you could get, I roll 10 6s. I can get 10 other dice and replace those 10, but I still roll those 10 separately.
And they're the ones with the +2 to wound, whatever it is. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just weird because it doesn't. They could have written it a lot better if that's the case, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, cool. Anthony Solari.
I think it's pretty obvious that like that's that's what it's meant to be, right? Like,
who knows? I think so, but Now here's another one where a lot of people like. You'll notice everyone's win rate probably should be a bit higher because Castle's lot was manually put in, and we didn't have. I think Kendall only had the final result, not the actual win-loss draws, so I couldn't put it in.
So it's not in there either.
Yeah, so that was a bit annoying, but anyway, it is what it is.
So that's Anthony Solari. So he's more or less played all Tomb Kings. Likes the Royal Host.
I think they're still going to stay very very competitive.
So that's our last of our outside 20. So everyone else that's qualified is inside the top 20.
Okay, awesome.
So we'll start with Akhtar Khan. He's probably the most
food monster.
Yeah, he's probably the most well known on to overseas people, I reckon, on this. He's probably one of the you would put him in the top 5 players you'd expect to probably take out the event, I'd say. Would be pretty reliable. He's a quality player. I've actually never had the pleasure of playing him. I'm hoping, to be honest, to get to play him. But he won Moab in his first journey with Old and then he came. He got second. Did he at ShireCon?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then he had an unusual.
He's famous for his gummy bears, but anyway, or gummy snakes. But that's just a joke. He'll take the joke. But mostly a vamp player or goblin. I mean, I think he plays everything, but definitely.
Yeah, I think competitively he's known for vampires. All around the world, I think.
I wouldn't even know what edition he started playing in, though. He probably. I mean, he's done. He would by far won the most ETCs for Australia.
I think it was first edition.
Was it? Yeah, probably.
I think it's actually first edition. He would be. I reckon if you actually looked at every single player that's played ETC globally, he might have actually played the most ETCs in the world.
Well, especially if you're counting like 9th age as well and all that on top.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Well, because like 9th age continued on. I think he's played at something like 16 or 17 ETCs, and it started in 2003 or something like that. He's only missed a handful. Like he's only probably missed 2 or 3 of them. He played at most of them. He's a very good player, and he's probably you would expect to see his name in the top 5 of this event, if not even in the podium or even first. He's very good. Looks like he had a rough day at Oldhammer.
I don't know what happened there.
Yeah,
he's always a really nice guy when you're playing too. There's never any disputes over anything. It's really nice. Just don't give him a meat pie in the morning before the game starts.
Representing New South Wales, of course, which is good.
Yeah, he's playing out of New South.
Who's next?
Yeah.
Geordie Flet.
Cool. Queenslander.
Geordie's another Queensland, another club mate of mine, old Geordie.
Eastern player. Like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came over from AOS because they kicked him out.
Oh, yeah.
They kicked the Eastman out.
So did he play 8th or anything like that? Or was
I think he played 6th or 7th edition.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. I actually met him many, many years ago by accident. Well, not by accident, but by on purpose. I bought some dice off of him. I love the do you remember the dice in 6th edition that came? They were white, black, and red. The GW dice that came with the wacky stick in it. Yeah, so I'm like they're the dice I use. I couldn't find mine, and I put up an ad, and he turned out, because I realized then a couple of years, this is going back like 5 years ago when I got back into gaming, and so I bought the dice off of him. There you go.
Cool. He's 52.6. Oh, well, he's in this Anarchy at Annalee one, so it's probably higher than that, I would assume. And all Beastmen. So I'm assuming taking Beastmen, but you never know.
Yeah, I'm assuming he's taking.
Well, he's never finished worse than 7th. So he's doing good.
Good player. Yeah. We've played a few practice games.
Gordy, I'm going blind. And then who's this person?
Oh, who's that?
Must have been that tournament where he changed his list in game 2.
No, I didn't change any lists.
You lost that game, though, didn't you?
17th in Australia. It's Starkey. I mean, look at all these armies you play. I mean, look what's behind you. No wonder.
I'm surprised his win rate's that high.
Do we even know what you're taking? Have you hinted to anyone what you're taking, Starkey? Are you gonna? Do we know what you're taking?
I don't have any time to paint anything. There's too much going on at home, so it'll just have to be the Warriors.
Oh, okay, right, yeah.
I mean, you've got.
Yeah, I was looking at Dark Elves. I was thinking of Dark Elves. I'd take Lizard Men if we could take Renegades, but we're not allowed, so it's Warriors.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You own every single army except for Skaven, I'm pretty sure. So yeah.
Wow.
And no, you don't just own you've got some of them. You've got duplicates. You've got 2 Warriors armies, don't you?
Yeah, 2 Warriors armies and 2 Demons armies. So that's more.
Do you count Demons and Warriors like that, or is it just all one army? Like, you know what I mean?
No, the Warriors I just count as one. It's just one big one. But yeah, I made a complete. I wanted to take a Slanesh army to a tournament, so I printed it 1 week, painted it the next week, and then I went to the tournament. Yeah.
Your basing is probably what sets you apart. Your painting's still good.
Yeah.
I'm a rush painter. I usually always paint 10 models at a time. I just one color, next color. Yeah.
Your basing is exceptional. In your terrain and basing.
Yeah, I put work into that. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Cool. Right. Is Reese going?
No, he couldn't. Next up is Nick Killing, aka Holland.
Cool. So Quacky can't go either. Damn. Okay.
Yeah, no.
New South Welshman there. Okay. Nick Holland from down Victoria, Dwellers boy. There we go. Dwellers fame. So everyone internationally would know this guy.
So 77.8 win rate. And
just Warriors there and a Beastman.
Not had the pleasure. I've heard he's a very good player. I think he's played 1 or 2 ETCs, hasn't he?
Yeah. I don't know how many, but definitely a couple, I would imagine, from the pictures over the years. Yeah.
Yep. He did pretty well at CanCon this year. It says 14th, but he was playing on table 1 in the last game. He needed a 20 to win it, and unfortunately, it didn't come off for him. So, I think he sort of dropped down a few places, but he was on table 1 at the end. Won ARC recently. Very very good player. I'm curious what he's going to bring, to be honest. I don't know what he's.
Obviously, he's playing Warriors lately, but I don't know. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'd guess Warriors just because from listening to Danny and their
right.
podcasts, the last few things they sound like that he is still playing with. When Danny talks about playing him, they're talking about his Warriors, so maybe he's been still playing them. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'd expect. Yeah, cool. That's really interesting. I really like. I've said this before, and I'll just say it again. This was really interesting to see the Masters. It feels like there's a joining up of the 6th, 7th ed boys and the 8th ed boys, and they're all in the same event this time. I read like there's a few people around in that era, and then weren't around in the 8th, and vice versa. So it's kind of because it's pretty rare to see a lot of people who are like, I haven't played this person. Like you, ASB, you're on top. You've been top of the games, but you haven't played some of these other guys that were the top as well. But you're in the games at different periods of time, so it's fun.
Yeah.
Cool.
Next up is Trav Cram.
Cool.
Trav started out his journey with Beastmen, but then he got a taste for the Bretonians. He's been flying high with those.
Yeah.
Specifically Exiles.
Yeah,
and then also did well with the Dark Elves as well.
Yeah, third then.
I think they're both renegades, but they don't say renegades.
Oh, they were. I've still got to go through an update then, but they don't actually say it on every thing. So I think
it took renegades on camera, and then we didn't allow renegades. Oh no, we did actually at the Battle of the North. I think. Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Oh, I did. Oh, I don't have his list. That's why for that one. But I have noticed occasionally I was like changing people's lists, and I got corrected by one guy because even though they were taking renegades, their list wasn't renegades. And like, I can't remember which one it was. I think it was Skaven actually. He won with non-renegade Skaven in a tournament that allowed Skaven renegades, but his list wasn't a renegade Skaven. So I think he said, I want it as a normal. It wasn't a renegades list. Okay,
my view on that is you have to use it.
I don't know how it worked. Yeah.
I don't know. I reckon if the tournament is renegades, you must use the renegades, and if it's not renegades, you must not use the renegades. Like that's kind of my take. I don't think you should pick and choose like a home.
Will it be confusing for other people about the rules? Then I don't know.
There is also it does also fundamentally change actual rules in the rule book. I know that they're not massive,
confusing. But like the how and all that. Anyway, that's funny. So sometimes these might be tagged wrong. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. No, I obviously don't know these guys. I do know the names, but obviously they're all up your way. So.
Yeah, Trav's a good player.
Trav's a nice guy.
Will he bring in the Dark Elves? You think, or he'll go back to?
He's taken Exiles. I know he is.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got
made up some filthy list.
We're now inside the top 10.
Yeah. Right. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So Matt's always Dark Elves. Yeah. Matt's always Dark Elves. Going from 9th. I think he played 8th. I'm not sure, but definitely 9th age.
Yeah, I think he played 8th edition.
Yeah, you might have. Yeah.
But yeah, so he's won 2 events. He's only played the 4, 64.3% win rate. Yeah.
Yeah. No. He's on here now. Matty's there. He's the one asking about tits on toast. So I think it is anyway. I think that's, I don't know. There's like 3 Matt. I think that's Matty. I think that's him, but maybe it's not. I get him confused. So correct me, Matt, if you're still on there.
Well, he hasn't been to Castle Assault, so it mustn't be him. It mustn't be him.
Oh, I don't know if Matt Willis has been when I've been. Yeah, but that's why he's asking about it, I think. So maybe it is 6th, 7th, and 8th. And 9th, wasn't it? 9th age, pretty sure.
I don't know if I know Matt. I don't think I do.
Cool. Yeah. So he's what, top 10? Oh, 9th. Okay, he finished 9th.
Yeah. It's good results, good finish.
New South Wales. That's good. And then who else we got?
Justin Lee is our next player. Okay. Another player from our club.
Yeah, cool. Wow.
Yeah. Justin always does really well, and he just wings it, and he does great.
Don't have his list from what did he play on this tournament? Oh, this is not him. That's why. It's picked up the wrong one. I'm assuming he didn't play this one.
No, that wouldn't have been him.
He wasn't
That-
traveling to the US. There must be a Justin Lee out there. I will fix that for him. Don't worry. We'll get rid of it out of his profile. Cool.
Justin has a cool aliens xenomorph army. It looks cool. It's very different.
Cool. So he plays warriors, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think his win rate's actually higher. I think that Waystone Mayhem's messed it up a little bit for him. I think it was.
I shouldn't have counted his. Oh, you mean his
Yeah,
win
he doesn't
rate?
lose very often. Doesn't that lose?
Yeah, you're right. It's added an extra loss, but I'll get rid of that. Something just popped up, so we will split that out. There must be another Justin Lee. I mean, it's a pretty common name, I would imagine. So it's
Lee.
Yeah, he's ended up in 2 new recruit profiles out of it. Okay, no worries. And then
I think it's myself next. I'll let you guys. I'm not gonna.
So all these. Because Mark's on a cruise.
Yeah, he's on a cruise.
Jason Mulligan.
We should shout out that Mark Hurwitz actually did get on the podium in the end.
He did.
Yes.
Yeah,
he managed to shake his what's it called? A couple of times for the year.
Yeah, the last 2. Yeah, he ended up getting 2 there.
He was the highest ranked player in the country without a podium. Look at all his 4th places.
No, I was there when he won that. So I was like, no, definitely deserved. But yeah, I think it's his dad's over for some. Is it his 75th or 80th birthday cruise? He's like, I probably can't go to that. So he was trying to get ASB to move the Masters to the cruise ship, but
we were thinking about that.
Dice don't roll too well when you're at a
could have a monkey knife fight in international waters.
Yeah. And then Jason and Chris aren't coming. Then okay, that's a shame. Yeah, Jason's won a crap ton. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Chaos Dwarves a lot. So then we got the ASB 4th place with his Empire. I mean, what can you say apart from it sounds like they wrote the FAQ for your army list, ASB. Mostly.
We'll have to see what I'm bringing, right?
That's good. 77.3 win rate, probably higher, obviously a lot higher because of Castle Assault.
No, it's also I bombed out and lost 2 games in the last
battle.
event. Yeah.
But up to then, there was a point where you hadn't lost.
Yeah, I think it was the first.
Oh, it was before Uprising. That's right.
Yeah, it was the first three events. Yeah,
that's right. And then
I think losing's a good thing. You learn when you lose. You don't learn. I mean, you can learn when you win, but you don't learn. You can learn in moments, but you learn a lot more when you lose.
Yeah. No, that's good. I mean, you're feeling good about it. Obviously, up there, there's some strong competition, but
yeah, mate. I think I haven't played. Not to make excuses, but I've only played 1 game over 2,000 points since that last event, which was last week. I'm playing one on tomorrow night, but I'll obviously have a solid crack. If I was to finish top 5, I'd be happy with that. To be honest, I'm not. I'm not expecting it to win. I'm not expecting to win it. I haven't even done my my rules read through. I need to actually, because I want to use it. I like reading physical books. I can't read screens. Yeah. And now with all the changes,
no, that tab place is starting to bring some of those tab things out, but they're still not doing how they should. I reckon someone needs to, and maybe they can do it, but they need to actually make the FAQ bit that you can peel the stickers off and stick it over the top of each section. That'd be cool. But,
so Matt, what's his name? He played 9th Age. He's created a 1.5 rule book because he's a copywriter.
He did a great job.
Yeah, so I've considered.
Is that the one with the orange bits in? You mean? Is that bit?
No, like it was like the whole thing's actually like he's gone and actually edited the physical words.
Oh, okay. Because I've got a copy that's just the rules, but with the it does have new bits, but they're highlighted orange over the bit that it is.
Yeah, I'm not sure if
it's a bit of a dodgy edge.
Yeah.
But it
Yeah,
works. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah, I mean, I might do my typical rule book read through and then just have the FAQ handy and just Well, that's. I mean, I normally do that anyway. When I
I'm
read
cutting mine out and using sticky tape to stick them because then I can peel them back off. So,
Yeah,
but it does take a bit. It does take a bit because there's a lot of things to cut. Yeah, and they don't all fit. So some of them you have to like put them on the side, but that's okay. Like,
yeah. But yeah, so I'll probably do that. But yeah, I haven't. You've got to be like, it's one of those things. Like this game is so complex that you've got to be playing a lot. You've got to be playing frequently, and you've got to be reading the rules constantly in order to retain. No matter how good your memory is, to retain the information, you've got to be constantly
so much. I play like once every 2 weeks, if that, So like it's just. And then if you do switch armies, which I do, and I do that just deliberately because I just can't stay with one army. And plus, doing a battle report on it or something. But yeah, with that, you're just like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I think the challenge is like if you forget even part of how a rule interacts with another rule, and that could be the moment in the game where you've got the opportunity to win, or it could be they've got the opportunity and you don't understand the interaction because you forgot how it works, or your memory of how it works isn't right. Can change it massively. So yeah, I need to I'm due for another read through. I haven't done one since it's been
Uprising.
I think just before full
Uprising.
full con I did one. Yeah, it's usually the week before a major event, or like Castle Assault. What I usually do is I'll always with the Amex that I use for work and stuff. I get a couple of lounge passes, or I'll use points and I'll get into the business lounge, and so I'll get there 3 hours earlier with the rule book, and I'll sit there drinking beers in the lounge, reading the rules. That's usually what I do before Castle Assault.
It's can't annoy you then, so that's good.
Pro tip.
And then another big player.
My favorite to win the event.
My Pain Train.
3 games, just 2 podiums and a 4th. 3 events. Yeah, Bretonian obviously played Bretonian for God knows how long, but obviously
he played armies in 9th age though. He played High Elves.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Yeah, I didn't play a lot of 9s. So I'm right at the beginning. I did, but yeah.
He played Orcs and Goblins in 9th age as well. I think he's become a little bit less of a faction specialist in terms of like for stuff like ETC. Like he'll play whatever what he's asked to play.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think when it comes to his own army, like particularly since playing actual Warhammer, rather than 9th age,
is Jamie the one who was voted Warhammer's sexiest man? Is that Jamie? Is that what they were saying years ago back in the old pods?
Yeah.
I don't remember that, but probably
something like that. I'm assuming it was.
Yeah, he's pretty shredded, old Pain Train. He's got the the sort of. He's like the like are you for scuba guy?
Yeah. Definitely. Like you said, definitely.
Yeah, I think he's the favorite.
If you're putting money on it, he's going to be.
Yeah, I think
you'd
probably put. I think if I was betting on it, I'd probably put him first, Akhtar second, and Nick Holland third. Would be my bet.
Cool. Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me, but not you don't want to obviously overlook anyone, but yeah.
Sorry,
cool. Very good. Pain Train. So that is really good. So I mean, these people who can just play 3 events and then just end up second or whatever it is.
One, 2, or 3 events.
Yeah,
it's pretty
good. Yeah. And then we got a Victorian Jay Goulding. It's James, isn't it? Is it James?
Yeah, I think James. I think goes by Jay. Yeah,
Jay. Techamander online. You see him playing a fair bit on like air spots and stuff as well. As you can see, he's played on online ones as well. Square base, Warhol tournaments.
Just for vampire counts. One CanCon, so must be all right.
It's not all online. Exactly. No, he's a good player. I think didn't he play? Yeah. 5th. Oh no, 5th. For a second, I thought he podiumed up on Moab. But okay, no. Getting confused. Cool. Yeah. No, I mean he's right up there, and he's playing a very strong. I think a very strong faction. Obviously, it is with Vamps, but a very strong faction post 1.5 still as well. I know you guys are playing different missions, like playing the other missions, but still.
Yeah, I think the I think Undead are very good in with the buffs to infantry, their infantry were the only infantry realistically that were, unless
That
you
would
really
take. Yeah.
yeah,
Unless you're
they were
shooting.
the only, unless you put them in marching column and flying 36
Flying across the board.
They were really the only infantry that were reliable that you could take core infantry of and they would with very little support and actually get them to do stuff. Them and Tomb Kings, just because of the way that Undead, abuse the mechanics of the game, right? As a Vampire Counts player myself.
He likes Graveguard.
Yeah. So I think he plays slightly off meta to what he doesn't play Scream, so you've got to give him some credit there as well, right? I think anyone that doesn't play anyone that doesn't play the sort of the meta list, then I think it deserves more accolades than the guys that do. Nothing against the guys that do, but I think people that are trendsetters and can create their own sort of unique list designs and stuff.
Got a 2001 as well. Yeah, probably very similar list. Yeah, Blood Knights.
Yeah, he just uses 2 really good units and a couple characters, a couple chat. Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of how you play Vamps. I used to play a lot of Tar Pit style in 6th and 7th edition.
That's good. I mean, he's podium got right up there on some big tournaments. Hence why the points are up there. So.
Qualified second. So well done to Jay. And then
obviously Paddy.
Paddy got knocked off by Jamie and managed to jump back into top spot.
Right there near the end. Yeah. That was with the Old Hammer result. Okay. So I'll give her credit for that because she can give me credit for that because she ruffle stomped me in game 2. So I gave her some points there.
Shirecon probably has got put her up there.
Oh no, I mean the jump to she lost first place for like a week or 2 or something.
Yeah. And then Shirecon probably got her up. Yeah.
I think she also has the award for playing like the most events in the entire season. I think she's played 17 tournaments.
Wow. Yeah, I don't.
Wow.
Which is
I don't
wild.
actually have that as a number visible, but yes, you can count it. Yeah, there's a heap. Yeah. So Paddy's the one I'm a bit. I have no idea what army she'll take.
She's played around. It's probably either Wood Elves or Chaos Dwarves, right?
One of those.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what type of Wood Elves. Like, I think Towson's now very viable. Towson's very viable, which excites me because I love Eternal Guard. I've got the 6th edition medals that I'm when I eventually get to them, of course.
She just had such a strong showing earlier in the year, and it just held her up there for so long. Allowed her to actually play around with some different. I actually liked it because she ended up playing around with a fair bit of different lists, and had some lower placings. I didn't have to worry about it, which is actually good. And then obviously popped back up. I mean, she stayed up there all the time until Jamie jumped into first for a little bit, but
but I think it's going to be interesting to see. So that is our 20 players. That is the 20 players. You can see there's obviously some pretty strong contenders. I think I don't know. I've obviously said who I think is going to win. I think it'll be Jamie. I think it'll be second or third in no particular order would be Akhtar and Nick Holman. That's my prediction for the podium. What about yourself, Starkey? What are your predictions?
I'd say it'd be close to that as well. Those 3 will definitely be in the top 5, I'd reckon. I'm just going for shits and giggles myself. I don't really. I'm just going to write a list and crack it out.
It will be interesting to see names like Jay Golding sits up there as well, though. Like it's. And I'm interested to see how, like I brought up there, Liam Spires goes because it's just he's played so well, but just in smaller events. So. And playing a strong army. So you never know. Maybe top 5 for him as well. It'd be really interesting if South Australian jumps in. Slash Queenslander, I guess.
I'd be interested to see how Matt Willis goes playing against these other top Queensland players as well, because I don't think he's played any of them. Some of those matchups will be interesting. Looking forward to meeting the 10 interstaters. I've met Actor before, but the other 9 I haven't met, so that'll be good.
Yeah, look, I mean, in my head, I was thinking like Jamie Payne and Actor in my head were sitting in that top 3, and then Nick Owen, like that's the thing, and Nick Owen would be up there, and I just hope there's a few wild cards. Obviously, ASB, you never know where you'll end up. I reckon you could get up there. But I wouldn't mind.
We'll see.
What was that? Yeah, you never know. That's the thing. Like I don't know. I'm looking at some of those other players that might have not snuck, but like they're sort of under the radar. It'd be really cool because if 2 of these big players play first, like match up next week, it's going to be interesting to see the matchups. Because when you get those, Bakhtar plays Owen first round or something like that, like it allows other players.
You may see, I think, in the first 2 games, maybe even the first 3, you may see a few 10-10s. And you may even see that in game 4.
I think you're going to see a lot around that. That's the thing. This is the thing.
I'm
it's
more
not
about the old 10.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. 10.
Yeah, you may see
that.
That
haven't been banned? You didn't ban the handshake 10-10?
I don't think you can ban
We
it.
didn't.
I personally would never. If someone offered me like over 10, then I'd consider it, but I'd never accept 10 personally. Even if I think it was a bad matchup, I'd rather the challenge. Actually, I don't know if I ever would accept it. I never have done it. I've been offered it, but I just don't think, like, why not just play and see what happens?
Yeah. I think, anyway, it's a bit weird. Yeah.
Yeah. So that is.
You can't do that in sports. You can't rock up in a game so we're actually not going to play.
We won't play soccer today.
Yeah, the TV companies aren't going to be very happy with that, are they? No, that's the problem. We need to get some TV. We need to get some streaming revenue coming in, and that won't be allowed.
Then again, football is it's one of the only major professional sports where you see actual proper time wasting, where it's part of the game where they run the ball down into the corner. And
what's that? Sorry, I missed what we're doing.
Soccer. Like soccer, like football is one of the only professional sports where you see players actually run the ball down into their their offensive end, one of the corners, and will literally hold the ball there until the defenders come down and get it off them, just to kill the AFL, you see it a little bit too. They chip the ball around. Rugby union, they use.
It can happen. Sure. Yeah. The clock's a big part of the game. Yeah, I get that. But
we've got 3-hour rounds for this.
3 hours. Yeah. So. Cool. Well, it's going to be congratulations, obviously, to Paddy for actually finishing first. I don't know, is it minor? How do you call it? Like the minor premier until we see the minor masters, and then we see, who actually takes it. So it'll be very interesting.
You're going to have a badge for that one as well, guy?
Yeah, we will. I'll have to put some of these up there. Very true.
Yeah.
So like, I think Masters participant for the year, as well as like the well, I don't know what you call it, but the number 1 ranked for that year would be cool to have in there.
That would be
a little different. That's true. Yeah. I mean, you see a lot more match fixing.
I'll dive into those. So Angela's Dark, just some comments there. He's hoping there's not a that there is a spread, of different armies. Not all top 5 Tomb Kings and Vamps would be interesting. I mean, I think you're going to see. Well, I mean, I think it's going to be
3 or 4 Vamps.
Threats, Vamps, Chaos. I think are going to be the ones.
And Beastmen.
I only know of one other person that might have Chaos. So
Justin.
Yeah, might only be. Oh yeah, Justin.
Nick Owens. Well, assuming Nick Owens, I don't know.
Yeah. I think there'll be 4 or 5 Chaos armies. I think there will be 3 or 4 Beastmen armies. So I think you'll actually see and I think it'll basically be somewhere between I reckon it'll be a bit like combined Chaos and Beastmen will be about 8. I think you'll see 3 or 4 Vamps, 1 or 2 Tomb Kings, and then the rest will be made up of Bretonians and then 2 Empire.
Right.
Yeah.
Seems like there's only 2 Bretonian. But
sorry, and I think there'll be a Dark Elf. I think there'll be 1 Dark Elf.
Well, Matt'll
yeah, I don't think
sure.
yeah,
Unless you don't think what's his name will take it. Who was it? One of your
Trav.
guys. Trav.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think Trav will. I think you'll see. So I think like myself, Matt, and Mark are kind of probably the ones that you kind of know, or maybe Geordie. So Geordie's probably bringing Beastman. I'm probably I can tell you I'm bringing Empire. Bringing Empire, and then Matt is more than likely bringing Dark Elves, I'm assuming. But yeah, the other 16, I think you'll see. Yeah, so I don't think you'll see a single high elf list.
no.
There's no one there that really, is I could see bringing them, to be honest. Yeah.
Entropy
No
bringing
scale,
Cafe.
Where is Entropy?
I still don't know. I don't know. That's really annoying. That
Chad?
style. It's just totally taken out your face there.
Is the Chad
Cafe,
Entropy?
I don't know. No idea. Matt's taking his Dark Eels, painting right now. I thought they were painted, but maybe you added some stuff, Matty. I thought you. They are Dark Elves, so they always look a bit dark. So I don't know. Maybe they weren't fully painted.
I think it's pretty safe to assume that Jamie's bringing Bretonians.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yes. Imagine. Yeah.
Jay will be vampires. Actor will be Tomb Kings, and
Well, I don't know if. Well, no. Well, he doesn't really have. It's vamps. I don't think you guys are going to allow his proxy. So I'm assuming he's going to go to vamps, but I don't know. I mean, he's got other armies. So
yeah, maybe.
I just don't think he's got a full Tomb King army all painted up.
Yeah.
Okay. Matty's got new models. Are they some of the ones I gave you?
He'll probably borrow Glenn's if he brought Tomb Kings. He'd probably just borrow Glenn's army. He's probably staying with Glenn.
Well, the Necron Tomb Kings.
Yeah, the Necron Tomb Kings. Yeah, I reckon he'll probably.
Oh, did someone do an army up with that? Did they?
Yeah. Do you remember?
Yeah, Glenn's. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And Sam is his son, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did they come over to Old World?
They played one event.
They played one event.
Yeah. I mean, I remember them from way back. Well, probably not way back, but yeah. Geez, how old's his son now?
Sam. 27, maybe.
God, okay. So what he was way back. I swear he was a teenager.
So the next Road to Masters, guys, will be a pairings and list review. I think we're doing that Tuesday, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, probably. I just can't do Monday.
Yeah.
All right.
We're doing that Tuesday night. So that will be when we reveal the first round.
And lists Saturday.
First round draw. And now I was thinking we'll drop the why don't we drop the lists in that we'll
list the Jews Saturday. Sorry, I mean list the Jews Saturday, but then don't open the list till Tuesday night. But I'll need to.
I think what we'll do. I reckon we'll drop them. I reckon we'll drop them on the Facebook, into the the Facebook thing, or somewhere central, so that every player can see them at the same time. We'll drop them, and we'll then do or maybe they have to tune in here. People have to tune in here to see the lists.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Do
you want me? I've got to check. I don't know.
This is showbiz, baby. Yeah. So you've got to check them. I mean, that's why we use New Recruit though, because New Recruit does 99% of the checking for you.
That's right.
It doesn't make many errors.
Yeah.
And you're not doing any comp really, so there's no massive comp that's not different to what's out of the book.
Yeah, nothing you need to check. Yeah.
Everything I think should have by now been updated by New Recruit. So it should all be there.
Yeah, it has been.
Yeah, it has. Yeah. Cool.
Nice. Should we wrap it up there, or?
Yeah, very good.
That's good to see. It's all all happening. I don't know if any other events around the world have been running these type of things. So hopefully one of the first. Because I think most, but they're running the whole year. So I think they're finishing near the end of the year. So yeah, it's good to see the first one done and then into season 2. So very good. Cool.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice,
well,
boys.
yeah. Tuesday I'll put up the live stream hopefully a few days out, so people have it. The link's already done, and hopefully Tuesday night Aussie time we'll release the list.
Till then, guys. Angel is dark. Unfortunately, we do not have streaming capability for the Masters. I would have liked to have been able to stream Table 1, but yeah, I'm just not a media person.
Too, isn't it? Yeah. No, I'm not up there, and I didn't bring any stuff. But
yeah.
Next time we'll see how we go. Cool. Okay. Like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff, and we'll see you next Tuesday.
Ciao.
See you soon.